Hi everybody, Bonnie here. Merry Christmas in July. I am taking part in K&K's wonderful Christmas extravaganza, and I have a couple of little projects to show you. Now, I asked my husband Nick, what would a guy want for Christmas? You know, because it's hard enough to buy for a guy anyways, but to crochet something, like, what do they want? And I was really surprised. He thought about it for a minute, and then he said those flying discs. I had made these a couple of years ago. This is a pattern by Jada and Stitches, and they really work. It's just like a frisbee. She calls them a flying disc, and you can get them wet also. This one has been wet. It had grass on it. Like, there's some grass right there. You throw them in the wash machine if they get dirty or muddy or whatever. This is just that sugar and cream, cheap cotton. I think I used a 4mm hook, maybe a 5. I don't really remember. I used whatever Jada did in her tutorial, which of course I will link in the description box. And I used up some of my scraps. It was a really good scrap buster. Did not take long at all. I made a bunch of these. And these things also, you can fold them up and stick them in your beach bag or whatever, throw them in the back of your car, take them to the park. I like them better than frisbees because, you know, a frisbee is hard plastic, can't really fold it. I guess you could wash it, but these I like because you just throw them in the wash machine. And not everyone has, you know, winter and cold during Christmas time. So if you're in a spot that's got nice weather for Christmas, these would be great. Also, you can do, you know, sports colors, or you could probably even put like an applique on there or something like, I don't know, like a guy thing, like a football or whatever. I've already given these to people, so I can't really use this as a gift to myself anymore because everybody loved them too. So yeah, I'm like, wow, good job, Nick. That was a really good idea. And then I asked if there was anything else crocheted that he might want for Christmas. And he thought about it for a second, and then he said a bell. And I was like, okay. And in my mind, I immediately thought of, you know, like a Christmas bell you would have for a decoration or a Christmas bell ornament or something. But then he kept talking after he paused. He said, a bell that I can ring for service. I'm like, all right, I'll play. So I crocheted him a bell that he can ring for service. Do you hear anything? Neither do I. He can ring this bell all he wants, but he's not going to get much service. So I thought that was really funny. We were laughing about it. I just used a tutorial on YouTube for the bell part by Hopeful Turns, and I will link that down below. And then I freehanded the handle part. All I did on the pattern on YouTube for the second round, I did it in the back loops so that I would have those front loops. That's where I attached just some black, and then I think it was like 10 single crochets up, and then I decreased for like a row or two at the top, closed it up. Inside, it's kind of firm because I used a curler rod. I don't have the bendy thing in it though, because it fell out when I was trying to shove it in there. So I just have the foam part of one of those curler rods you can get at Dollar Tree or wherever. You can also just use stuffing or yarn scraps or whatever you have to stuff the little handle. And yeah, there's nothing in there that's gonna make any noise. I had thought of embroidering the word service or ring for service on there, but I didn't. The girls thought it was hilarious. Nick thought it was funny too. I just left it on his laptop for him to find, and he tried ringing it, but it didn't work. Now I was thinking also, if you don't want to make a gag gift like this, you could still use that tutorial. It was really fast to make, and you can, you know, just leave some yarn and attach it for like a Christmas ornament. Or if you somehow wanted to even put like a little gift inside of there, you know, you could tie up, you know, a couple bucks or some, I don't know, a gift card really wouldn't fit in there. Or, you know, just, there's something you could probably fit inside of there. A pair of earrings or something, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm starting to babble. So this is my project for the Christmas extravaganza, this bell here and this flying disc. These are my little projects. They don't take a lot of time at all. They're fun to make, they get laughs, and I mean, not only will guys like these, you know, but kids would also really like these flying discs. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good summer, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye everybody.